So Tyronn Lue said after the game that the Warriors are the best team he's ever seen. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I didn't hear the quote. I didn't know if it was a straightforward quote, one that was laced with some sarcasm.
I don't think so, Jeff. It didn't sound like it. He basically said that they were the best he's ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's hard to compare. This is certainly a great team in a great run here for the Warriors over this last 3 years. And I certainly think they have the makings of a dynasty. Greatest team ever. It's hard to bet against some of those other teams. The Jabbar-led Showtime Lakers, Jordan Bulls, etc. But certainly it's a great, great team.
Well, certainly we also got an answer just in one game. It is just one game, as to how much of a difference maker Durant could be between last year's competition and this year's. What in the world can the Cavs do to stop what Kevin Durant did in Game 1 from happening again?
Well, I think this notion that it's an impossible task, it puts you in, if you're of that mindset and you're on the Cleveland side, you've got the wrong mindset. Mm-hmm. We can stop him from getting 6 dunks and a half and uncontested layups in transition and drives without any repercussions or physical force at the rim. Some of the jump shots he makes, those you can't do anything about. He's so talented and so good, but you can do something about the layups and the dunks, and you better get in the mindset that it was us and not how great they were if you're a Cleveland Cavalier. And then you've got to take care of the ball, and you've got to rebound with ferocity. They had too many guys have very little impact on the game last night. Durant was great. Curry was great. But I think Golden State, frankly, can play a lot better as well. I think they missed a ton of layups that they could have put in the basket. So their field goal percentage shooting, I think, was depressed, not by anything Cleveland did defensively, but by their own misses. And so Cleveland's going to have to be a lot better.
So it's not just the uncontested shots, too, and dunks. Jeff, it's stopping the ball when Durant's leading the break, or Curry spotting up for 3 because Durant is finding him. He seems to be unguardable in transition and sometimes even in the half court. What do you think can be devised to stop that?
Well, obviously your best defense is a good offense, and by that you have to limit your turnovers if you're Cleveland to give them less transition opportunities. You've got to shoot the ball better so that they're taking it out of the basket and having to inbound it versus rebound and bust out, which we saw last night. And you got to get to the free throw line like James did early to slow the pace down. I also think Cleveland has to be a little less frenetic in their half-court game offensively. Because when the Warriors come at you and they have a numbers advantage, it's extremely hard to deal with. But I think Cleveland, once they get their numbers even, and it's a 5-on-5 game, they have to resist the temptation to overly react to the three-point line. You can't take away everything from a great team and a great player. But if you don't take away layups and dunks, you have no chance against any team. The three-point shot may beat you, but it can't be you give a team everything. And last night, frankly, Golden State got everything. They got layups, they got threes, and they got anything in between. And so Cleveland's going to have to take away the paint.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.